Just a couple of examples of the sort of innovation that we're seeing out of Microsoft and the reasons why for us this is the direction that we think people will take. This is Microsoft Dynamics CRM. This is a screenshot from the new version of CRM, which is CRM 2011, which is due to launch this month. And for those of you that have already seen Office 2010, or perhaps indeed CRM 2011 itself, what you will appreciate very quickly is the commonality of the user interface. We're looking here at an application that has the same interface style, the familiar ribbon that is a part of the Office suite of products, a look and feel that makes your time in CRM and your time in Outlook interoperable in terms of workflow and very much more productive as a consequence of that. So this is one small example of the way in which applications in business are learning, if you like, from the innovation that's taken place at the consumer end of the market and being successful in delivering these applications that are more consumer grade, that make us more productive and that are more compelling to use. In our own way, we take the same opportunity with things like business intelligence, dashboards. We have a capability, we deliver applications in traditional technologies, and we also take advantage of new technologies such as Silverlight. So we can make the humble dashboard more dynamic, more interactive, and more animated so that it is, again, more compelling for the user. This is something that is available. This is a delivery framework that we call Flare that simply makes the delivery of information more attractive. So it's one thing to get information out to people. It's another thing to have them receive and use that information. And we think that is vital in business. And this interface style is a way of just making that more compelling for people. If you want people to use the applications that you deliver to them, you've got to understand and recognize that you've got to compete for their time against the other things that people are using. So as part of that, I think making the interface more attractive and just more interesting to work with is something that eminently is worth exploring. And that's something that we can help with through this particular product framework. So to summarize, our experience in cloud covers a range of different application areas. We've had experience in a variety of different industry sectors, and we will make these slides available to you as a follow-up to this event. So you will have this and you have the opportunity to digest this as a follow-on. A few examples. We've done some work in e-commerce, in travel, where we've built applications that go and find options for people that are looking for a particular holiday on a particular day at a particular location. We can take that information and go and find the nearest neighbor alternatives in real time using Windows Azure as a platform to deliver that capability. We work in housing associations where, at a fairly simple level, organizations have approached us and said, could we do this more cheaply by building it on the Azure platform? And that's really interesting for us to see that the market is at that point, and it is at that level offering a more cost-effective way to host applications for people than traditional hosting partners. Local authorities, we've built applications using a combination of technologies, including things like Bing Maps, so that, again, it's just about making the interface more compelling. And that is something that we think is particularly important. There's an example of this here. So we're looking at service provision across the jurisdiction of a particular local authority where the end user can go in and use the map as a point of self-service in terms of their understanding of what's going on by service type and by location, and begin a journey of discovery by eye. So, it's the old adage of a picture paints 1,000 words, so therefore paint a picture and give people that style of interface. What we're working on here is an opportunity to deliver a better interface both for the the internal community within the local authority. But also there's the possibility for that to extend out to other authorities that they collaborate with in the same jurisdiction. So this could be a collaborative portal where people with different roles and responsibilities representing different agencies can collaborate. And equally, we're in discussion to make this available to the council taxpayer so that they have, again, a self-service point of access to determine how well services are being delivered across the area that they live in and how that differs for their particular ward and those that that are their neighbours, shall we say. So there's some interesting stuff going on there. We've also helped people with application migration where they're looking to reach new markets by taking intellectual property that they already own and to engage the cloud as a means to reach more people and to extend their business model. So coming to the end of my 45 minutes, I just wanted to run through some pricing for you so that you're aware of quite what the opportunity is and what's available. So Microsoft Online Services, with two core product lines that we want to talk about today. One is BPOS, which is an acronym for Business Productivity Online Suite. That is a combination of 4 products: Exchange, SharePoint, Live Meeting, and Lync, which is the new name for Microsoft's Office Communications Server. That is available as a suite of applications for £6.71 per user per month. Microsoft Dynamics CRM is the pricing for this has just been announced. This product will be available commercially online later this month, and the price for that is £22.75 per user per month. So really what we're talking about here is a new world of work that you can provision for your users for less than £30 per user per month in terms of the licensing and the core services that go to provide that service to your business. We then provide complementary services to help you engage those opportunities and to make them fit for purpose within your requirements in your business circumstance. And by the way, those are the retail prices, so these would be cheaper if you're buying from an existing through an existing Microsoft licensing agreement. Microsoft Azure is a platform as a service play, and you basically pay according to the amount of horsepower you need, the data storage and data transfer that is a byproduct of the application you're running, and so on. And that's something that we can help you work through and understand if you have a particular requirement in that area. We have our own application, as I've mentioned. The price point for this is £50 per user per month for a minimum 10 users with a 12-month contract. And that is the right to access and use the technology that I've illustrated briefly for you today. There is a further webinar on that particular application which would be worth your while looking at if you're interested in taking business intelligence to the next level. So just to finish, what's the call to action? What would we recommend you do? I think this is really about, as I say, making a start, getting in and trialing something. You're not making any commitment to buy anything, but you are building your experience and your awareness of what's available. And we want to help you do that. So for those of you that are able to take a trial of either BPOS or CRM, or indeed both, we will offer a free one-day workshop to take you through those processes, to help you understand what's involved, to get you started, and to help you plan for cloud computing in general. That is available from us for any trial that is committed to before the end of November at a minimum of 20 users. And that is something that we'll be in contact with you all as a follow-on to this event to make sure you understand and to encourage you to get involved with. It really is about getting started and understanding what is available to you in the cloud. So where do you go to do that? As I've already mentioned, we have a dedicated website, imgrouponline.com. Click the Try Now button and that will take you through and you can commence your trial from there. So I'd like to finish today by thanking you for your time. Reminder of the website, that's the location to go to. and we hope very much that this has been a useful session for you, and that it has advanced your understanding of cloud computing and what we mean by the new world of work. Thank you.